Alright, y'all, what's good? Feel me? Peace. I hope y'all you feel me, been taking care of yourself. But let me just hop right into this shit. I don't want to waste no time. You feel me? Just about to just go ahead and jump in, right? So I'm in my bathroom right now because I needed some peace and quiet. You feel me? Like, too loud in my crib right now. And if I go outside, look, I put out the laptop for y'all. That's how you know it's real. And if I go outside, I ain't gonna be able to show y'all everything I want to show y'all in reference to the video. All right, so let's get into it, right? Now, Marsh, I did block it out because you didn't reply fast enough, but hold on, let me see. I did block it out. Y'all don't know who this is, but she knows who she is if you see the vid. So she was like, Xavier, do you think you really attract what you fear, what you want and desire, or what you need? Or does it depend on your mindset? I'm reading it just in case y'all can't see it. Look at y'all can. It said, because I've realized people love wasting my time. Is it because I waste my own time because I can see that? Or do you think it's because I need to learn a lesson? Like, do you have any insight on how to differentiate? So I said, honestly, you attract all of those types of people because as electromagnetic beings, which we are, we attract all things that we are, which is a fact. And I said, without direct focus onto a certain frequency, you just open to attract everything. What I meant by everything is because if you're not in alignment with yourself, right? Which I'm gonna get more in depth on this video. If you're not in alignment with yourself, meaning mind, body, and soul, right? Electricity and magnetism combined. That's what we are. If you don't have all of your shit in line within yourself, meaning your chakras, your mind, your emotions, you feel me, your emotional body, your etheric body, your astral body, all of those, you don't have those things in line. Because look, this video is about aura. Your aura, aka your biofield, which is the scientific term for just your aura. Let me go switch this right quick, just so y'all can see. Switch this over. Look, this is just a visual template, right? A visual template of all of the layers that cover the body. So you have all of these layers, right? And if these are not in alignment by you, because they have to be aligned through you, right? If these are not in alignment with each other, you're open to attract everything on each one of the frequencies that these auras are channeling. And what I mean by that is, I'm gonna just let y'all sit on that. Look, I'm gonna just let y'all sit on that. You feel me? I put all the stats y'all for this one. Because I could have just been on some chill shit and talked about it. But it's better that you see so you can actually get the feel of what I'm saying. And I said, yeah. Let me see. I'm trying to find if this was really... Alright, so what I said in this one, I'm not sure if this was after the fact. Oh, alright, it was after the fact. Alright, so I said, she was like, don't forget this part. The part she was saying don't forget was don't differentiate. Like, how do I not differentiate type shit. I was just basically saying, I can't really tell you. You have to learn the difference to differentiate on your own, because I'm not like you. I can't control, or I can't, decipher what it is that you fear. I said, I'm gonna just read exactly what I said and I'm gonna elaborate. I said, I can't really tell you that you have to learn to differentiate on your own, because I'm not you. I can't tell you what's what. I'm not you. It's your life. Feel me? And I said, but what I can say is, what you identify, what you fear, what state of mind you are in, what frequency you are on, you could tell which is which, who is channeling you and who you are channeling, right? Don't let that fly over your head. I'm gonna repeat that. You can tell which is which, who is channeling you and who you are channeling. I misunderstood her here. She was just asking, like, is it possible? Yeah, of course it's possible. That's very possible. But basically what I meant by this is, if you can identify what frequency you on right now, let's say what chakra you are vibrating in, right? I'm gonna just use the chakra for an example. Let's say if I'm vibrating in my heart chakra, what do you think I'm attracting right now in that instant? I'm attracting love. it's going to be nothing but love flowing throughout this video. You're going to feel the love through the screen and through my voice just by me talking. You feel me? Because that's just the energy I'm radiating. So everything around me, anything that I'm pulling to me is going to be that same, it's going to be of the same variety. Or if not, it's going to be repelled by my aura. Like if I'm vibrating, let's say you vibrating in your heart chakra and somebody else is vibrating in their root. Y'all going to naturally be in opposition. You're going to naturally be, your presence is going to be heavier because you operating on a heavier frequency. It's 528 hertz, right? He's operating on his root chakra, which means he's going to be on a lower level of terahertz frequency. So he's going to your presence is going to be heavier than his. So you're going to automatically, he's going to feel that. You're going to be in opposition naturally. He's going to feel that. If anything, you might drag him to your frequency. If not, you're going to repel him out of your aura, out of your electromagnetic field, right? This is just how it works. And so she was like, don't forget it. Oh, so this was the one after. And I said, that don't mean they won't still be attracted. We just won't be attracting them. Basically what I just told y'all, if they don't get on the frequency that we operating on, they are going to then be repelled or feel an instance to get away from us. Like if a miserable person was to stand next to you and you was just in your happiest self, you just feeling beautiful and they just miserable, they're going to naturally feel an urge to get away from you, or they're going to try to drag you down to their frequency, which is why people hate. This is why we have haters here, because people will try to see you uplifting and, vibrating high, and they will try to drag you down because your frequency naturally makes them angry because they're not on it and and your presence is naturally heavy. It's naturally filling the room. When you happy, you happy and it's contagious and everybody's happy around you. If there's one person that's not happy, he's going to be miserable there because y'all generating on a frequency that he's not on and it's heavier than his. Because that's why they say you vibrating low when you're doing low vibrational shit like hating, or when you feeling down to yourself, pity. All of this. And all of these things are explained by what I'm saying and perfectly depicted in these images that I'm about to show y'all. So yeah, then I said, that don't mean they won't still be attracted. We just won't be attracted to them because from that, you're basically a beacon of light. Presence is heavy. They may be attracted even more to your growth, want to know how you did it. Like in my case, people always ask, how did you transform yourself into this, person, this, et cetera, et cetera. But basically all I did was I went down the rabbit hole. It destroyed me. I recreated myself and manifested the best version of myself through that. Because if not, I would not exist today, right now, as y'all know it. Because in order to be the person I am, I couldn't be the person I was. You feel me? Don't let that fly over your head. In order to be the person I am, I couldn't be the person I was. Two of you can't exist in the same in the same individual at one time. Now, if you say that you did, then you clearly have multiple personalities, and that's not my field of expertise. You feel me? So look, I'm gonna show y'all this one again. Look, spiritual plane. They got the 3 levels right there. Astral plane, astral body, physical plane right there. Mental, emotional, etheric body. You see that, right? Astral plane, astral body. Look, etheric, celestial body, etheric template. This ain't no joke. And look, I even went through the liberty of my fault if my fucking nails is orange just because of my fucking oil, the castor oil I just put on my head. So look, I went through the liberty of investigating who Barbara Ann Brennan was. Because I'm like, oh, she know her shit. She clearly know what she doing. But all she doing is just using the teachings of our ancestors and giving it back. Look, School of Healing. And then look what you read. Barbara Brennan School of Healing was established in 1982. The school teaches hands-on healing and facilitates personal transformation of our students, enabling them to work with an individual's energy consciousness system, which is the biofield, aura, to create physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual health. Basically, what they saying is she just using the same teaching of our ancestors from this information that I just told y'all, because they understand that your body works as a unit in unison with your spirit. So if you're not feeling good emotionally, you most likely not feeling good physically. If you're not feeling good mentally, you most likely not feeling good physically. Obviously, because all of these bodies work in unison as a whole, which is why if you are aligned and you are in your best self, if you're not in alignment with yourself, you're gonna always be out of whack. And that includes your physical habits also impact your spiritual health and your mental health. Like if you eating trash ass foods and you think it ain't taking detrimental effects, it might not be as detrimental as trauma, like trauma to the mind, trauma to your emotional body. But when you eating these trash ass foods, you still getting subconscious and effects that you can't see on a spiritual level and on an emotional and mental level, as your gut health plays a big part as to your emotions. That's why in your intuition, you feel me? If a lot of y'all is lacking on why y'all don't feel like y'all have any guidance or y'all don't get like strong intuition, it's because you eating like shit. And your gut health, that's a whole nother topic for another video. But I just wanted to show y'all, look, you could, you feel me? You could just go ahead and just, let me scroll down. Oh yeah, no, this is just her courses and shit. That's why I had to have a specific part on purpose, because I already knew. But that's basically who she is, right? She made the sketch. I just wanted to say, hold on, I'm almost something else right now. I'm on, what the fuck am I on? What the hell am I on? All right, so look, and this is where this part come in. This is the part that I showed y'all that I've been posting. This is a better sketch than the other one. The other one's like a rough sketch. This is like a better, also made by Barbara Brennan. You feel me? And I have another article. Clearly she knows what she's talking about. But these are just, look, energetic defense system. This is the effects of how your mental state, emotional state, or like inflicts the trauma or anything like that could turn out to affect your biofield, your aura, which is why different people have different effects on their different people's presence have different effects on your biofield to you. So if a person, let's say somebody come around you and you just get a gut feeling, or like you just don't like you just naturally feel like you opposed to them, like they just disgust you, like it's like you naturally repel them. That's probably because they're vibrating in one of these, and it's affecting your biofield. Because if you two, let's say, look at this person, right? This person has a mental grasp on this person. Look at how his aura is interacting with his. When two people are next to each other this close, because and then look at this. He's in a defense mode. So he's repelling anybody coming next to him. He's naturally standoffish. This might be the person that you see that's trying to he's trying to withdraw from everybody. He's trying to keep everybody at arm's distance. Those type of reserved type of people that, you know, they felt so much pain, so they close themselves off and they shut down and they do this. So they this is what you call having your guard up. This is what your biofield would. This is a depiction of what it would look like. Having your guard up. You trying to repel any and everything from your field. And by doing this, remember what I told you? If you put all this armor on to block out all the negativity, you also put all this armor on to block out all the positivity. You can't really soak up anything good by doing this. You just naturally, this is for people who need to just be alone and be by themselves. They will literally take this stance. This is most of y'all today. I know that's most of y'all because I used to do that same shit. Now this look, withdrawal, you feel me? His aura is really weak here because he's clearly not in his, he's disassociated from his body. He's literally vibrating he's in his mental body right now. And he's withdrawn from life. This nigga is withdrawn from life. He don't give a fuck. He doesn't care about his vessel. He's floating right now. Beside himself, as you can clearly see. That's honestly ironic right here. This one is ironic. It's actually kind of funny. Verbal denial. This is when niggas get very stubborn when they arguing. They do this shit. Y'all know you can't get through them. It's like talking to a brick. You know how people say it's like talking to a brick? It literally is. You cannot penetrate this type of defense. Look at what he's doing. On all sides, he has refused he has not left any openings for your knowledge or for your words to penetrate him. He doesn't give a fuck. So you are literally talking to a brick wall because he has no position of opening and then look, people knowing this, they will then proceed to attack his only weak spot, which is his heart, which is a metaphor for his emotional body. So they will go ahead and attack his emotions because they can't win an argument against him, because look at the stance he's taking. He's not taking any information verbally. He does not give a fuck. So they will attack his emotional body, which is his weak point, because all his aura is focused right here. So he's literally, and on his whole, it's like throwing a body shot. That's what he's like. They throw a low blow, you know, insult something, take something. Kid, you know how people was kids, they talk about somebody's mother when they was losing an argument. They doing because he doing this shit, and then you go and hit him with a low blow, which is his defense area is weak. And you go, you know, talk about his mother or something to get his emotions riled up, try to manipulate him out of that stance. Oral sucking, I'm not really sure about this one. I honestly didn't know what to make of it. I couldn't think of anything, but probably I know what that is. I would have to, if I had to guess, I would only say this would be like, I still don't fucking know, bro. Maybe this would be like the depiction of him soaking in all the information, all the verbal information around him. AKA, like, it's only one true sense, which is touch, right? Everything has to touch this biofield first before you can see or hear anything. Light has to penetrate this. I'm just talking about the aura, y'all. When I'm saying this part, I'm not talking about, like, what exactly the aura is positioned in this instance. I'm just talking about the aura itself. Everything has to touch this aura before you can see, hear, taste, anything. Everything has to touch this aura first. Alright, so I'm just speed this along. We got 16 minutes. This shit I feel like I've been talking for like 5, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't know what to make of this one either. It's kind of like I really don't even know. Oh yeah, this you see, as you could clearly see, these are the people that was in the back of the class with their hoodie on. I was also one of the people, because I fucking laptop it up. I didn't get no sleep and shit, so my aura was very weak. My presence was not really, I'm not gonna lie, I still kind of had a strong presence, but it's like I was really mostly tired. It really didn't have no strength for real, so I would always have my hoodie on and try to withdraw my presence from the room. I would just be, you know, silent with hoodie on. And my aura would I would try to shrink my presence as much as possible. That's what he's doing right now. You feel me? And what is this? I can't see. Oh, that's verbal arrows. Yeah. This nigga, I don't know what the fuck that is. I guess it's a combination of, I don't know. Maybe a combination of this and this. But either way, I'm just go through this. Hysteria. As you can see, his shit is erratic. It's out of control. It's weak in some places, strong in others. It's spiked out. Yeah. And then this is you respecting your boundaries and standing on self. This is a powerful stance right here. You see it's very balanced. It's even all around. It's covering the whole body. There's no weak points in this because you standing on self. And this is you manifesting your will in your environment, which is why it's so big, because you expanding your presence, because it can expand. Your electromagnetic field can expand or contract clearly by what you're seeing in this, depending on what frequency you're vibrating on. And this is why they have these colors here. What do you think these colors are symbolic to? The chakra system, because they understand that this plays a part in your biofield. Same thing with this. What are these colors? What a coincidence. What a coincidence. Look at the colors, bro. Come on now. Come on now. So yeah, that's really basically it. And then I found another article while researching Barbara, and this article right here. I'm gonna run through this real quick with y'all so you can get another in-depth depiction and understanding of all of this shit I'm seeing right now. For real. Mind you, the conversation that we started with, it wasn't that deep, but it got deep because everything is connected. You feel what I'm saying? So this is what most people believe they are, because they can't visibly see, even though they can feel presence, even though others can feel their presence and they can feel others' presence as well. This is what most people think they are, is this. But this is what you actually are, is this right here. As you can see, this person is very, this aura is very healthy. It's honestly, there's no weak points in it. It's honestly just vibrating high. As you can see, there's multiple layers. They didn't miss no details. Look, come on now. All these layers. And it's expanding his aura. Come on now. That's a healthy, he's in alignment with himself. This person is highly in alignment. He's vibrating high. Look at how his shit's structured. And it says, compare the physical body alone to an energetic view with the concentric layers like a Russian doll. After the physical body, there are 7 more frequency layers. Keyword is 7 more. Keyword is 7. How many chakras do you know it is? 7 fucking chakras. It's not a coincidence, bro. It's all here. If you do the research, it's gonna lead you to one thing. You wanna know how? You don't wanna know why they call it a rabbit hole? Cause you never come out until you fucking reach the end of the line. Cause it's all this shit, and once you start reaching this shit, you researching something else. You researching that, and you wind up jumping into something else without realizing, cause all of this shit is connected by default. Anyway, let me continue. After the physical body, there are 7 more frequency layers. There are the etheric, the emotional, the mental, the astral, the etheric template, the celestial, and the etheric template. Mind you, if you look up all of these, you probably already know what these mean, but if you really look it up to get a better understanding and form your own definition of these words, then it get deeper than what you fucking think it is. Like, let me, for example, this is just a point I proved. It's not, this point wasn't needed, but I searched it up just in case, you feel me? Well, I was just, like I said, everything connected, so I just wound up, it led me back here to you eating right and you're being spiritually healthy in unison. I'm not trying to convert y'all to veganism. I really don't give a fuck what y'all do, you feel me? I'm just trying to help y'all out. Feel me? It's all love at the end of the day. I know you love that chicken, nigga. So look. Bro, where's the mouse? Oh, I can't speak because I'm looking at the camera instead of looking at the thing. Look, if you go and search this up, it's going to lead you. And look, Barbara Brennan again. This lady, you know what she's fucking doing. Look. They show you. Let me click on this. They show you so well. Look. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't make this shit up, bro. Look at that. This is about to be a banger vid for y'all, bro. Like, I really pulled out all the stops. I wasn't playing. Let's look up. Etheric body meaning. Right? Let's look that up right now. See what it says. It leads me back to Barbara Brennan. I wanted a natural, like, Google definition. Let me just look up the word etheric. That's how you do research. I'm literally telling y'all right now. They still lead you to the 7 chakras. Look, hold on. The etheric template or 7th level of your aura is associated with the divine or universal consciousness and is related to the 7th crown chakra. Like, come on, look, this is where you accessing the Akashic records. If you don't know what that means, that's a whole nother video. If you want me to do a video on it, just drop the comments. You feel me? You already know. Show love in the vid, and I got y'all. The 7th layer contains your life plan or soul contract. You accessing the Akashic records. You going back to why you even came here in the first place. Like, this ain't a game, bro. This is real life shit. Like, we down the rabbit hole tonight. Come on now. Fuck my eye right now. Whoa. Let me see something. Nah, no way. If this vid is absurdly long, bro, I apologize in advance. I'm lying. I don't apologize, nigga. You need the knowledge anyway. It's the reason why you still here. I'm trying to go back to the part I was at with y'all, feel me? Let me go back and find this. I gotta go do a bunch of scrolling to the exact part I was at. If you want to know, like, how I got to this point, if you want to read this whole article by yourself, you can literally, let me just go back for y'all. Look, type in its exact words. Click on the first link that's right there. It's gonna lead you right here. Wow. And then you're gonna see this. You feel me? And this is just a brief article on it. Wound to the consciousness produce blockage, starvation, misdirection, and loss of energy. I'ma just leave it at that. The system of the consciousness malfunction, postural deviations, and atomic-form disassociations are seen. Biochemical disruption will eventually produce physical illness. Come on, this is the shit you can't see. That's taking effect on you everyday life. Wondering why you ain't got no energy. You always feel like shit. You can't get up out of bed. You don't have no motivation. All of this shit plays a part and they're all connected. That's for another video for another point. But look, wounded energy body. This is the definition of miserable fucks out here who's bleeding over everybody because they haven't healed these wounds. Look at what oh my God, I'm so glad I stopped at this part. Look at how, mind you, right? When she's injured here, she can't progress past these chakras right here. She can't move past these lower chakras. You know why? Because she's always gonna get pulled back because she never healed this. It's causing a blockage right here, so it's gonna always manifest in her life. She needs to heal that part. Whatever trauma was done to her, whatever that shit was, I don't know. It looked like it might be something serious. She need to heal this, or she's never gonna be able to transcend to these parts of these chakras, these upper chakras right here, and this is why she's gonna be stuck right here. Come on now. Stuck in the solar plexus and the root, you know, casually go up to heart chakra on a good day, drag back down. Like, come on now, bro. This shit ain't no game. And they keep putting ads on the screen, bro. Chill with that. Bro. Let me get back to the part we use that, bro. It's just the physical. This is what your body looks like on an infrared scan. The body generates electromagnetic radiation here in infrared. You clearly notice if you see in movies, when in the army movies, when they be putting on that night vision and all that, and niggas be going infrared, this is exactly how they show up. Come on now. Electricity and magnetism, that's what you are. Let me go back to the part we was at. All right. I read this already. Celestial and Catheric template. The etheric body. We about to hit 30 minutes. This might be my first 30-minute video. I ain't even gonna lie. Or like my third. So I'm about to speed this up and shit. My back hurting sit down here. The etheric body. Beyond electromagnetism, the etheric body provides a matrix upon which the physical body is seated. It is through the etheric body that changes in muscle tone, hormone secretion, nervous system activity, and circulation of blood, oxygen, and chi or life force to the different parts of the body are produced. Look at how it's all metaphysical. Y'all ever heard the quote, it's all metaphysical before it reaches the physical realm? This shit literally tells you that your etheric body is responsible for so much of the physical body, reproductive, hormone secretion, nervous system. Come on, bro. Circulation of blood, you feeling like, yo, this shit really affecting your health. Because you're not aware, and you're not taking it serious. You thinking that you're just a physical, so you're not aware of all this non or metaphysical, which means above physical shit that you're not aware of that's taking effect on your life. And look, this is emotional body. As you can see, it's full of colors. It's full of, because, you know, so many emotions, so many feelings that play into this shit. So they described this really well. So many emotions, so much frequency tied into that emotional body. That's why it's so colorful, it's so painted like that, because you can access any one of them through your emotions, the emotional body. Our emotions are embodied on the next frequency and are fluid and varied. Come on now. I'm putting you on to the game. Mental body. Look. Our thoughts and thought forms are in the mental body, which is a structured layer in contrast to the fluid emotional layer. This is why it's important for you to be in control mentally so you can be able to be in control emotionally. Reprogramming psychology is like neuro-linguistic programming and cognitive behavioral therapy work here on modifying habitual thought forms. For some people, their consciousness does not extend beyond this level, which is a fact. The astral body, even more expanded than the emotional body, is even further out. Notice how it keeps getting further and further out. Look. Notice how it keeps getting further and further out. Our astral body contains higher emotions, love, and connection to others. This when you accessing higher. This is, I guess, you would be entering the heart chakra or going past the heart chakra. Love and connection to others and love, friendship. People are communicating on this level. The etheric template is a template for the etheric body. Look at this. Come on. Which in turn is a matrix for the physical body. Damage in this level of consciousness will be reflected in Satama form disassociations and energy blockages and will not be helped by reprogramming therapy. You see how this model also works as a visual analogy. As you can clearly see, this is why some people feel like therapy is not working, because therapy you cannot access this part of your seven child. You cannot access this part through the mental body, because this is on a higher level. You can't access this part just by going to therapy. It's not going to help you. You got to go within for this. And this is the celestial body. Contains spiritual emotions. When unconscious is active here, we feel bliss or samadhi, from the Sanskrit term for contemplation. The etheric template. Look at how powerful the will is. Come on. And they have it looking fiery. Like, it looks like it's just burning hot. When you vibrating on this, people are just going to naturally feel your presence. It's going to be naturally heavy. Finally, the seventh layer is very strong in structure. It contains the main line connection to life force. It contains the definition of an individual in his or her current life. This makes it possible to heal and return to a balanced, functional, authentic state of being. You have to reach this template. You have to reach this body in order for you to be born again. Let me say, this is me returning in, and this is where, if I could describe to y'all, when I went down the rabbit hole, right? I had to go through this whole process and reach all of this in order to be the person. This is how I manifested to be the person I am right now. And I also have a video here describing. This is where the whole, I don't know if y'all ever seen Hunter x Hunter. This is where this whole shit came from. This is how they making this anime right now. What do you think they, look, I'm just let y'all come.
10. The ability to envelop your body in a shroud of Nen aura, making it tougher and slowing the effects of aging. Zets, a technique which shuts off your flow of Nen aura, effective for concealing your presence and recovering from fatigue. Ren, a technique for creating an especially strong Nen aura. It is crucial for increasing your power. Hatsu, the release of your Nen aura after using Ren to boost it. These 4 elements are known as the 4 exercises and are critical to the mastery of Nen.
Come on now. Come on now, bro. Like, it just, I don't know what y'all, like, it's not for me to say, man. I guess I'm gonna just end the video there. I mean, let me see something. Give you another one. I'm gonna give you another one. Look.
You say that your brother is able to use Nen? Paying attention? Nen, or flame, is a power that fires our souls. In other words, it's the strength of your will. And the 4 exercises is a training regimen that strengthens your will.
Strengthens your will? Training?
Correct. 10. Focus the mind on a single point. Reflect on the self and determine the goal. Zets, to put into words. Ren is to intensify your will. Hatsu is to release it into action.
10. Zetsu. Ren. Hatsu.
And this anime is on Netflix, by the way, for anybody that never seen
Suzushi
it.
tempered his
You
refusal.
can really watch this.
Killua. For this demonstration, I would like to kill you now. Is that all right?
Sure, why not? But you won't be able to.
Let's do this in order. First, 10. I focus my mind on a single point.
He's aligning
Zets,
all of his chakras right now.
express your desired intent, either mentally or verbally. I will kill you.
He's past the alignment phase. Now he's channeling. He's gathering the energy of all of the bodies in one. About to manifest his will. Watch. Put it right here. Look, he's manifesting his will. He expunged his presence. And look at how all of them are enveloped in his aura right now. His electromagnetic field. Look. Look. So they all feeling his intent to kill him. Even though he's not really dead ass. Look. Look. And people whose aura are weak, they have no defense against this. Look, they just vulnerable because they have no nin up. Their electromagnetic field is weak. Wonder why? Look, to the point he did.
That was a taste of Ren.
Look.
With enough strength and focus, the will functions as action, or Hatsu. With a strong will, your opponent will back down.
Come on now, bro. I love y'all. Feel me? I wish y'all peace. I hope this video, I know this video, I hope y'all appreciate it if you stuck around for this 36 minutes. Just whatever questions or anything you have, just leave it in the comments, or you can hit me up, just like how Marsh did when she hit me up. I do this all the time. I just don't make a video out of it. I might make a habit. You feel me? So, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. May this night bring you peace. So I'm out. Peace.